So today I'm going to take you step by step on opening up a Kajabi account. Now we're actually going to hop over here on the computer in real time so you can follow directly along. Now we're actually here on one of the home pages of Kajabi. There's quite a few different landing pages, but we're going to help you out. We're going to have a link in the show notes down below to take you right to this page. We'll actually have two links, one for this one and one for another option if you're looking to save a little bit more money. Keeping in mind that that link does help support us out so you get more free content just like this. Now, this page right over here is going to be for the 30-day free trial. This is if you're pretty much ready to go and want to hit the ground running with the higher tiers of Kajabi. This is going to be where you want to click on, and again, we'll have that link down below. The other page is going to be the 14-day free trial, and this is going to be the one where if you maybe just need a little bit more of a runway to go ahead and open up your account and actually create your first course or other products that you're going to be selling on Kajabi. Now, if you stick around to the end of this video, I'll also show you the back end of Kajabi so you can kind of get an idea of how it all functions on that back end as well. So click whichever link works best for you, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. Both of them pretty much have the similar starting point right here, which first and foremost is putting in our email address. The other page did ask for the first and last name, but we're going to see that show up once again. So once we go ahead and fill that out, we're going to hit the continue button. Now, something to keep in mind is if you actually do have the continue with Google option here, if you have a Gmail account, you can kind of go ahead and cut a few extra steps out here, but no worries. We're just going to go ahead and plug in our email, click continue, and I'm going to show you the following questions it will ask you. Now, moving on to the next page right over here, you're going to see we actually went with the 30-day free trial. So these are the following questions it will ask us. It's going to ask us for our first and last name. It will have our email address plugged in because that's what we put in the last step. And of course, creating our password and confirming that password. We'll also have to put in a payment method. Now, please keep in mind, if you are doing that free trial, whether it's the 14 days or the 30 days, it will not charge your card until after that free trial period, which of course you can also cancel as well if you do not end up liking the software. Now, one other thing here on this page as well, as you can see here at the very top, it's going to ask you whether you want to go with an annual or monthly. And if you go ahead and toggle between these two. So we went ahead and clicked the annual, and it actually switched it over so you could see what the total cost would be for the entire year, as well as how much you will be saving. And again, if you're doing the free trial, you can actually cancel before that annual charge goes through, or you can go with the monthly and then switch over to the annual, however it works best for you. So once we have all the other information filled out, we're going to go ahead and click on free trial, and I'm going to show you what that next step will look like. So you can see the very next step here is going to ask you to go ahead and confirm your email. So let's go ahead and hop in our email, click that link to confirm, and it'll jump us right back over here to this page. All right, so we went ahead into that email, clicked that verification link, and it dropped us right over here to this page, which is letting us know that they're going to have a few questions to help us get started. So we're going to click on continue and show you those questions. So right over here, you can see these different questions. It's going to ask you what brings you to Kajabi. It is going to be a drop-down menu here. It's going to ask you, how would you describe yourself personally or professionally right over here, as well as do you currently run an online business? You can see all the different responses, as well as what industry is most relevant to you. There is another option if you run into similar problems like I do sometimes, as well as how many followers do you have on your socials. This is just helping them get an idea, and you can see how would you describe your experience with Kajabi or similar platforms. So we're gonna go ahead and fill all these answers out right over here, and then towards the very bottom, you're gonna see the continue button highlighted once all of these have been responded to. We're gonna go to the next page. So next up here, it is going to ask for your business address alongside with your city, your county, your state, and your zip code. Keeping in mind that you can actually change this later as well in your settings, so no worries if you need to have this changed at any point. Once you go ahead and fill that out, the continue button will be highlighted. And just like that, we have our Kajabi account officially created. And like I mentioned earlier, the links will be in the show notes down below so you can get to those starting pages. I'll have both links available for you, whether you want to go with the 30-day free trial with the larger version of the account or the 14-day trial with the smaller version getting started if you're needing a little bit more of a runway. Now, both of those links, like I mentioned, do help support us out so we can make more free content just like this for you here on our channel. And speaking of more free content, I'm actually going to go ahead and serve you this video right over here so you can actually learn more about Kajabi and its backend.